Red was one of the toughest opponents I ever faced. No matter how hard I hit her, which was pretty hard, she never backed down. Sorry, it feels strange to stand up here and talk about her in the past tense. Don't get me wrong, I'm honored to do this, but I never thought it would happen so soon. For Red or her best friend, Trey. Wherever Red went, Trey was there too. And tonight's no different. They truly are a package deal. They always had each other's backs, and that was certainly the case when I faced off against Red in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Right now, this is anyone's match as far as I'm concerned.
I'm sticking with my pick of the rookie sensation, Red, to take home the briefcase.
Red faced an uphill battle just to qualify for this match. You have to wonder if that'll affect your chances here tonight.
Of course it will. You need to be fully rested if you want to win a grueling match like this. And Red came into tonight running on fumes.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Boom, what a high kick. Oh, straight forearm.
Really just laying it in.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Don't be mistaken. She's sending a message with a takedown like that.
That'll do some serious damage. She's taking charge here.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Inside the ring now.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole. And Shayna Baszler making her think twice.
Ooh! Boom! A knee right to the face.
The ladder is up. The ascent begins.
Oh, what a right hook.
Heads up the ladder.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
If she could just pull the briefcase down, she will win this thing.
It seems a bit early to be going for the win, if you ask me.
Not if they can win it right here, though.
Look out. In the corner. This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that. Well, scouted reversal there.
Oh, man. Nasty kick. Running clothesline.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Eludes the attack. Ronda Rousey connected with a good shot there. Talk about rocking the jaw. Oh, what a forearm.
Ronda with a layout Uranagi.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Just endless knee strikes.
Rousey wants to end this. Reverse pin. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Big punch finds its mark.
Amazing reflexes on display.
It's going to be a race to the briefcase between Red and Ronda Rousey.
Hold on, the rest of their opponents are not ready for this match to be over.
And Red and Ronda come crashing down.
It's an absolute free-for-all to see who's going to get the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Ronda and Red have recovered, and I think they might have other plans.
Oh, no.
This is total chaos.
The window of opportunity is now wide open for Red and Ronda Rousey.
Now a step up Enziguri, right in the ear. Oh, he's bringing the pressure on now.
She's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
This is not where you want to be. What a neck breaker. What a knockout punch. Oh, man. Sleeper slam.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
She scores big with the counter. Release back suplex. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
Back in from the floor.
Up and straight forearm. Sent into the corner.
Oh, able to counter. Wow, she turned that one around.
German suplex.
Double underhook applied. Up and down.
Red setting up for something big.
All right, if Red thinks she can match Ronda Rousey with strikes, then she's insane.
And now Ronda is punishing Red.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Wait a second, Red reverses. Zelina Vega has recovered and is setting up a ladder.
She's using everything she has left to drag herself up each rung, but will it be enough?
It might not be. Red's going to try to beat Zelina to the top.
Hold on, it's Andrade. What's he doing out here?
Is he putting Zelina Vega on his shoulders? How is this legal?
It's not only legal, it's smart.
It's Trey. I think he's seen enough from Andrade.
Trey has neutralized Andrade.
And that was the opening Red needed. This pains me to admit, Byron, but you might have been right about your prediction.
She's going to do it. In her first attempt, Red is going to win the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Wait, it's Ronda Rousey. This isn't over yet.
Ronda's got Red's arm.
Armbar on the top of the ladder.
She's got it locked in. Red's in big trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for her to grab a briefcase with a broken arm.
She escaped before it's too late.
This truly is a historic day. I don't think I've seen you dressed up since our senior prom.
Oh yeah, our one and only date together because no one else would go with us?
I remember showing up in that sweet homemade $1 million man suit. Didn't you wear a cane mask? No wonder we couldn't get dates.
To be fair, the theme of the prom was a masquerade.
Still weird.
You have the list, right?
No, I thought you had it.
Seriously?
I put it in the safe just like you told me to. Man, the way you treat that thing, you'd think it was the Magnet Carta.
Did you say magnet?
Yeah, it's some really old, valuable magnet, right?
Just get it out of there.
No one was going to break into a hotel room and steal an old piece of notebook paper from high school.
It's not just an old piece of paper. That list has been the roadmap to our entire careers, and now there's only one thing left to cross off. Did you forget the combination?
It might have slipped my mind, but don't worry, I wrote it down on my phone. Which is also in the safe. This is why I always said we should have got the list tattooed on us. No chance of losing it, and we'd have way more street cred.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna be getting a teardrop tattoo if you don't get that thing open.
Yeah.
This is what's going to give us confidence, recognition, success, everything we've ever wanted.
Your earth science notebook is going to do all that?
No. We're going to use it to make a list of everything we'll accomplish someday when we become WWE superstars.
We could do that. Or we could play my favorite lunchtime game, Guess What Mr. Bowman's Sweat Stains Look Like Today. I'm kind of seeing a heart shape. What do you think?
I think you need to take this seriously. Besides, it's a proven fact that if you write down your goals, it helps you achieve them.
Actually, now I'm thinking it looks more like a one-eared rabbit.
Fine. I'll go first to get the ball rolling. Become WWE Divas Champion. Your turn.
Okay. Star in a WWE action movie.
Really? That's one of your goals?
Do you want me to do the list or not? Besides, it's a proven fact, WWE action movies are some of the finest pieces of cinematic art ever produced, so it would be an honor to appear in one.
Whatever. Train at the dungeon.
Come up with awesome wrestling names.
Team with Mickey James.
Get my own action figure.
Compete on NXT.
Win a dance-off.
Wrestle Lita.
Find out what's inside Undertaker's urn.
Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Be in a WWE video game.
Win a ladder match.
I've got a match for you. My butt, your face. What are you two fartwads doing? This table is reserved for wrestling team members only.
I thought there was a lot of boogers stuck underneath it.
Funny. You can leave now.
Sorry, we're busy.
Get my own action figure, become WWE Divas Champion. Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
Can't wait to see Red put Brooklyn in her place.
Oh, so much for unbiased commentary.
Hey, this is Red's memory of how it went down, so of course I'm pulling for her. You are too.
Oh, yeah, I am. Go Red!
This reminds me of that movie with the spinning top. Everything's confusing and a little bit off. For example, I wasn't even a WWE commentator when Red was in high school.
Well, you're barely a WWE commentator now. None of this makes sense. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, Saxton.
Brooklyn Von Braun is a terrible human being that deserves everything she's getting here tonight.
I could not agree more, Michael.
I couldn't believe what Brooklyn did to their list. I mean, what did she expect was going to happen after that?
Yeah, if you ask me, Brooklyn's the real fartwad. This reminds me of the time I stood up to my bully in high school.
Brooklyn might have an opening here.
Brooklyn gets nailed with the sliding lunch tray takedown.
Can Red capitalize?
She's going up top.
Red with the picture-perfect moonsault.
That's it. It's all over. Red cemented herself as way tougher and cooler than Brooklyn will ever be.
That's exactly what happens when you make fun of Red. You pay dearly.
I'm still kind of confused about everything that just happened, guys.
Well, don't hurt your imaginary head, Byron.
Wait, let me get this straight. You remember your fight with Brooklyn when we were in high school, taking place in a WWE arena with a ring, sold-out crowd, and commentators?
The guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning my memory?
No, the guy who can't remember the safe combination is questioning your sanity.
Whatever. I may have taken a few liberties with my story, but that is how I choose to remember it.
Well, as much as I'd love to join you in rewriting history, that day is scorched into my brain because that's how I got my nickname, Trey. This is how it really went down.
Get my own action figure? Become WWE Divas Champion? Is this some kind of WWE nerd vision board?
Hey! Being immortalized in semi-posable plastic is the greatest thing a human being can achieve.
Don't ever touch our stuff again.
What, like this?
That was a huge mistake.
Oh no, I've unleashed Hothead Red!
I'm gonna take that marker, bring it to your grandmother's nursing home, and cross out parts of her chart so when the nurse goes to give her turn-down service, she won't know to flip her over. That's right, I'm gonna give your grandmother bed sores.
What is wrong with you?
Calm down, deep breaths, maybe we can talk this out.
I'm done talking. Ah!
This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
Hit her with the chair.
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname.
Hothead Red! Hothead Red! Hothead Red! Hothead Red! Hothead Red!
That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Brooklyn could have posted a video of the whole thing online. Oh, wait, that's exactly what she did.
I meant she could have dumped something worse on me, like mayo or hot sauce. And hey, at least she didn't destroy our list.
So what? I'm not gonna do any of those things anyway.
What do you mean?
We were just embarrassed in front of the entire school, and currently 672 people on the internet.
I bet a bunch of those are repeat views.
Great! We're not even touching on the fact that I got beat up by a lunch tray. I'm never going to be a WWE superstar. I'll just go to college and get a lame job like my parents want me to.
I think you need to read the letter again.
See? This is what I'm talking about. I can't even open my locker.
What's your combination?
1633-9, I think.
Letter, please. Here we go. I think this section is relevant right now. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams no matter what they might be, to become anything you want.
Using the only letter I have from my real parents as some sort of motivational speech is kind of a cheap move.
They're right, though. You got a second chance in life, and you need to make the most of it. So why sell yourself short? You need to at least try.
Fine. But when this whole WWE thing doesn't work out, I'm blaming you.
It'll work out. I promise. Assuming you never have to wrestle a lunch tray.
They're actually a lot tougher than they look.
Okay, so maybe my memory of that day is a little off. Severe emotional trauma will do that. But did I really say all that stuff about her grandmother?
Yep. You had some serious rage issues back then. Did you also forget that's how you got your nickname, because you were always seeing red?
No, I remember. And then Brooklyn tacked on the hot head part.
Gotta give her credit for that. You know, the rhyming definitely made it catchier. Hot head red, hot head red, hot head red.
Okay, we get it. Have you figured out that safe yet?
No, but I'm pretty sure I used the same combination I've always used for everything, which is... Got it!
Finally.
Was never in doubt.
I'm sorry you were locked in there all alone for so long. Mommy won't ever let that happen again.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
You're just jealous. We should get going. We can't be late.
Hey, we got a message from President Johnson. Do you think you impressed the most electrifying president in United States history with all your career achievements? Actually, you do. All the best on your big day. I'll be watching from the People's White House.
That's cool. But I voted for Kane.
I still can't believe it's really all over for you and Red.
I know. It is starting to sink in, though.
Just this morning, I was thinking about that time we faced each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. But thanks to you in that match, now every time my jaw hurts, I know it's gonna rain.
Really? Maybe you should get that checked out.
No way. You might be the champ who runs the camp, but I'm the champ who knows when it's damp.
Yeah, that doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Hey, pull that match up on your phone if you don't mind.
I spoke to Trey and AJ before this match, and both men admitted they didn't have a lot of experience in Falls Count Anywhere matches.
Taking that into consideration, Trey did tell me he used a rather unusual training method to prepare for tonight. He played hours and hours of Falls Count Anywhere matches on WWE 2K.
Yeah, because nothing will prepare you for one of the most brutal matches of your career, quite like sitting on a couch playing video games all day and night. What an idiot.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
We've got a raucous crowd here in Philadelphia tonight, but what else would you expect after playing home to ECW for so many years?
Ducks under.
Pele kick. Nicely done.
In a bad way here, guys. AJ Styles with a nice reversal. DDT. Fight.
Oh, saw it coming.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
A rivalry has reached a new level when superstars collide in this combat zone. Corey, what are the keys to remember for the competitors?
You got to tee off on an opponent. Use everything in your vicinity as a weapon. It's about a competitor getting theirs by any means.
The more damage you inflict, the better. This is all about total destruction. Nothing is off limits.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
No doubt he is a force of nature.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. AJ Styles is absorbing some offense here.
AJ's in trouble. This Falls Count Anywhere match has really done a number on him.
And here we go.
Oh, look into the armbar. AJ Styles made him pay there.
Big time. And again, yet another counter.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Oh, drop kick. Boom! Did you hear the impact? Down to the floor. Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match. Simply said, this is going to be a great match. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. DDT! AJ Styles with a nice reversal. Things are looking dire for AJ Styles right now.
I'm not sure how much Styles has left.
Considering he can be pinned anywhere, his chances are rapidly shrinking.
AJ Styles might be headed for a rear loss unless he turns things around. It looks like we're gonna see it! Salida del Sol!
AJ's in big trouble now. I think that caught everybody in this arena off guard. Let's look at this again.
Harsh impact.
Does he get him here? 1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow!
Here's a cover. And a near fall.
Yeah, and if you want to put AJ Styles away, you best come with more than that. What a warrior.
Saw what he had in mind there. Arm drag. Very nice. Now he's been put on the defensive.
He knew he'd get hurt. In a match like this, you can't avoid it. Now this is why AJ Styles is the face that runs the place.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, flipping the script on him there. Wow, what a sequence.
Suplex. AJ Styles is starting to turn it up now.
Uh-oh, here comes the phenomenal one. Finds a way to reverse. Setting up. Oh, again!
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
Looking stunned here, guys. nasty impact. It's been an hellacious encounter thus far.
The tides have swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end.
Another attack above the shoulders. So devastating.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see it. Selena Del Sol.
Isn't enough. Isn't enough.
This could do it.
1, 2, 3. This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Let's watch again how AJ Styles was toppled tonight.
He's getting it done here. This was another great moment.
Here is your winner, the King. And the celebration's underway.
I'm not impressed at all by AJ Styles' effort tonight.
Well, I mean, he tried. And as we expected, WWE Extreme Rules has been a brutal evening.
I just wanted to congratulate you, Red. You really deserve this.
Thanks, Natty. I know we had
Yeah, except that one time. I didn't. You threw me into a road case.
Oh, yeah.
The usual stuff. Who was better, the title, you saying you were the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary.
That's right. Now I remember.
Things have clearly gotten personal between Red and Natalya.
This is on Red for claiming she was the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary. That was pretty much a direct shot at Natty.
Natalya is certainly proud of her legacy and will go to any lengths to defend it.
Oh, no! What a slam! Alabama style.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Oh, what a counter. What's going to happen now?
High angle belly to back suplex.
Producing a trampling.
Ugh.
Oh, what impact.
Natalya is a superstar who knows how to go the distance, weather the storm, and tough it out. She isn't someone to overlook.
No one's saying Natalya's being overlooked, but she can sometimes get caught up in playing to the WWE Universe. All it takes is one taunt too many, and her opponent could get the advantage over her. Natalya may be a veteran, but once her strategy flies out the window, she scrambles.
She's made her point and can now admire her handiwork.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you can cut the mustard, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. So, thanks.
I'm sure you'd have been fine with it without my help. Trey, I don't think I can say the same for you. You were kind of the drizzling craps back then, no offense.
No, it's true. And I wasn't just a drizzle. I was more like a torrential downpour of crap. Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We are gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver!
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? He put a lot of butts in seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we. Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? That would be so cool to face a legend like that. Could you imagine?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 207 pounds, the King.
There is an absolutely big... Here comes the Hitman.
Oh, yeah, the excellence of execution.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart is a multi-time champion and one of the toughest competitors in WWE history. It seems the Hitman is always ready for anything.
Simply put, Bret Hart is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Now, I say something similar about us three all the time.
You do?
Yeah, well, I'm the best there is, Cole's the best there was, and you, well, you'll never be good at anything, Byron.
So you know when you're on a long drive to the next town and to pass the time, you start coming up with dream match scenarios? Well, these two facing each other is exactly that.
These are certainly two of the top names to ever pass through the Great White North.
When I'm on a long drive, I'm mostly just thinking about how grateful I am to be Byron Free at the time.
You know you miss me.
Not a chance.
Leg drop!
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Elbow smash! Harsh impact.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Ah, a big uppercut. Wasn't expecting that.
Ooh, well measured.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Running bulldog. If Bret Hart is your opponent, you've got one thing front and center in your mind: the sharpshooter. How do you defend against that legendary submission?
You have to focus on everything that leads to the sharpshooter. Bret spends a lot of time in the match working your legs and back to set up for the sharpshooter. So keep your lower body protected.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
man, what a slam. DDT! Bret Hart getting put to the test.
He's lost much of his early confidence.
Look at that. Bret Hart is now bleeding profusely.
Guys, Bret Hart taking full advantage.
That's why you're the best analyst in the game, Corey. Oh, again! Got the all. And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Oh, nasty impact.
He knows he's in trouble. He's on the rebound here.
Not sure how long that rebound will last, though.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Oh, what a slam! That hurt!
Heavy duty right hand.
And there's the reversal for Bret Hart. He's in full control now.
And Bret Hart slips out of harm's way.
So quick. He might have been waiting on that one.
Check out Bret Hart's offense.
Got the arm. Oh my goodness, crushing it. This might be big.
Down, a perfect vertical suplex.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Boom!
Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward.
No, kicks out in time.
Just in time.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring. At the arm. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. The Hitman ready to go.
Ready to end this. If he can step through.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done.
Here we go again.
Salida del Sol. Can he take advantage of this? Bret Hart's just getting overwhelmed.
That should do it right there. I guess he's thinking something else here.
He's clearly not.
He may get the 3 count.